Are you gonna be with me the entire video? You are? Say hi. Meow meow. Bye. Breakups. If you've ever been through one, you know how messy it could get, right? You lose not only a person that was once really important to you, but you also get to lose a whole lot of other stuff as well. And what those stuff are, well, let's talk about that here on Intimate with Shai. Hey fam, it's me again. My name is Shai. Now, before we begin, as always, I just gotta say that I'm not a relationships expert. I'm not a psychologist, psychiatrist, or any of this sort, and I basically have zero professional background for my input here. And all I really do have is some Google for my data and my research, and Chica with friends for some insights. And of course, we do invite an open mind as you watch the video with mature topics. And finally, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's easy Rock Manila. So ayun na nga. If you're planning to break up with someone, be aware of what you may be losing in the process. Be emotionally, be practically, or even be generally prepared for these possible scenarios that I'm going to be mentioning to you later on in case you plan to break up with someone, because these what I'm about to mention to you are really tough to lose. And again, aside from the love of your life turning ex, you may lose a few things in the process. It may not all apply to you, or you may have had a few worse losses before, I don't know. But again, let's go through them one by one. First up, it's losing the roof over your head. You know, yung home mo. Alam mo yung sabay kayo nag-loan para makabayad ng bahay. And then, because of the breakup, well, you can't live together anymore. And it eventually, that house goes to just one of you. So, yeah, the first thing you could lose is the house over your head. Look, if you know me, I totally support living in conditions if you and your partner are into it. But please just bear in mind that what I just mentioned is one huge risk to it. Because in case of a breakup, you might be at the losing end of getting the house. Kaya as a backup, this is my suggestion, as a backup, make sure that you're kind to your parents, because you might just have to go crawling home and asking for your room back. I'm sorry. Next up, in some breakups, you get to lose some time with your kid. Shout out especially to dads, because usually a court or a judge would rule for the child to stay with the mom, and in that case, you'd be lucky enough, I guess, to get visitation rights. It's a whole mess. But again, shout out to the parents who are amicable and who have breakups that don't affect their kids' lives. You guys are the real MVP. Am I saying that right? Moving on, some breakups make you lose your best friend. Why? Well, only because they happen to be the reason for your breakup. Yes. Snake emojis everywhere. Hashtag traitor. You know what I mean? Alright, some social butterflies might relate to this next one. It is losing a whole social circle that you got along with so well. And I mean yung barkada ng ex mo, okay? Because you guys hang out a lot, they made you feel like a part of the group real well, and then you just have to stop hanging out because of the breakup. Okay, here's a question. Magagalit ba si ex pag patago kayo nagkikita ng friends niya? Asking for a friend. Okay, this next bit is kinda serious. This is when you break up and you lose your privacy because the ex that you loved and dumped has become your ex that stalks. Okay. If this happens to you, please let friends and family know about it. Report it to the police if you have to, basta please be safe, okay? And to those who even have thoughts like that, go see someone. Not your ex, okay? Go see someone professional. Go. Moving on, one thing one of you loses during a breakup is your dignity. Hear me out, especially when you're engaged, you're about to get married, you posted everything on social media, you've updated your friends and family, you've sent the invites, then you break up. So you have to call or message everyone saying, by the way, hindi na po tuloy ang kasal. And of course, they're gonna have questions, right? But you don't want to answer, you're not in the mood, you're not in the emotional state to answer. So It's tough. Okay, next up. So I mentioned about losing your home or condo that you both paid for, right? But you end up losing during a breakup. Now let's talk about another shared asset that you both went into as an unmarried couple, and that is getting a car and paying it together. Bonus, getting a joint bank account that has the word or instead of and, as in ang kinuha nyo ay Marites or Roberto and not Marites and Roberto. Then after you break up and then you go check your balance, ubus na. Inunahan ka na sa pag-withdraw. Financial advisors will always talk you out of it, but yeah, because you're so in love, feel nyo okay lang. Well, now you know why it's a bad idea. Another shared asset you may have and might lose during a breakup is a business together. I guess the easy way out is to just sell your shares to them, but all the blood, sweat, tears, and passion that you put into the business, those are irreplaceable, man. Those are not just sellable shares. This next one hits so hard. That's losing a pet after a breakup. You know what? I cannot. If I'm serious with someone, I will make the Joa version of a prenuptial agreement. Like, hey, before kita sasagutin, may forms ako dito that you have to sign, and those would include me getting custody of the current pets that I have, obviously, and the pets we would get together or that they give me in the future. So, ngayon pa lang, I'm just letting everyone know about that. Moving on, now let's make this list a perfect 10 with this last bit of things that you could lose during a breakup, and it is an awesome family. Yung feeling na you've struck gold when you get along so well with every single family member ng partner mo. Yung kahit isa doon, yung tahimik lang siya, pero lagi kang may pasalubong pag nagpapadala siya ng balikbayan box. Yung ganun. You guys are so cool. But yeah, it is sad to lose an extended family. And if you're thinking of still hanging out with any of them post-breakup, even if you two are amicable, it can still be weird. I can imagine it to be weird. Or ako lang ba yun? Pero diba, sayang siya, pero, oh well. And there it is, an uncomprehensive list of things that you could lose when you decide to break up with someone. So siguro as early as now, make sure that everything is in order in case it comes to that. And yes, please do share with me in the comment section what you lost during a breakup. Opo, makishika ka rin sa akin, tara. But for now, that is all the time we have. Thank you so much again for watching. And if you have any topics that you'd like for me to discuss, the intimate stuff, or follow-up questions about this topic or about sex, dating, and relationships, again, let us know down in the comments or send me a private message on my Instagram. It's at DJShai963, and we may just talk about it in our next video. Remember, fam, if you're still together or broken up, either way, if you decide to be intimate, safe sex means no regrets, and it only gets sensual if it's consensual. My name is Shai for Intimate with Shai, saying love you. Bye.